Welcome to Ready or Not, a tactical SWAT sim developed and published by Void Interactive. Its slow and tactical pace feels fitting and grounded to the dark and grueling maps filled with corridor halls, multi-storied buildings, and rooftop hideaways. This review will be quick and to the point, hitting key elements, sharing my opinion, and discussing the game's worth. I hope you find it helpful and enjoy.
There's gonna be multiple guys over there.
Shit!
Holy fuck, what was that?
Hey, that's vicinity.
Don't shoot him, don't shoot him.
An intense, tactical shooter, putting you in the boots of an officer conducting raids, saving hostages, or hunting down an active shooter. The game starts you in an open and fun play space of a lobby where you can equip weapons and gear, try them out on the range, practicing the handling of hostages, or even just grab a coffee while waiting for friends to join. I want to preference that this review is of the current early access version 19020, so keep that in mind as I go over its current available content. The game boasts access to over 60 unique items, but it's more nuanced than that. Overall firearms accessible in the current build sums up to 32 weapons, 7 of them being handguns, 3 of them being grenade launchers of different shells, and another 3 firearms being non-lethal orientated. Grenade launchers, in my opinion, are rather impractical currently. 2 of the ammo types are very easily just bounce back at you after firing, no matter how you angle your shots. And the 3rd explodes on impact, very easily disorientating you and your teammates more than the AI. The weapons that are on offer in the current build are decently customizable with varying scopes, grips, and other attachments. The gunplay is great. Some of the best, really. I can't tell if it's as barrel-pointed accurate as Insurgency, but the feel of the firearms and the impact they make while shooting is good enough anyways. Enemies react to where they are shot, and most rounds blast through thin walls and objects to allow you to really obliterate the play space. You can customize your character look and gear with 3 armor options and 4 pieces of headwear. As far as I can tell, there are no penalties to what armor type you wear, so putting on the heaviest is generally the go-to. There are some actual cosmetic choices, however very limiting. I'm sure this will be expanded upon in future updates, if not the final version. Level and world design is almost perfect here, at least with what they have on offer currently. These are very detailed maps with lots of clutter, items, lighting, and particle effects, even water physics. You have to shoot the aquarium in the car dealer map, trust me. Moving through the maps is tense, as you never know where the enemy can be. Doors are usually locked, sometimes even booby-trapped. Depending on your gear, some of the obstacles are easily overcome, but dealing with what's on the other side can catch you off guard. The game has 7 fully fleshed out and playable maps currently, with 3 test maps that are still in development, but are playable too. Each map varies on what mission type is available to it, from hostage situation, raids, active shooter, and even bomb threats. Mission objectives, while accessible in your menu, should be a bit more involved in the game itself. Hearing it from your radio officer or instructed to you while loading into the mission would be nice. More so, the collection parts of objectives are a bit stale, as they always spawn in the same spot. Currently, points and additional objectives are useless anyways, as nothing is achieved or unlocked through gameplay. The current gameplay involves PvE only combat, though you can kill your own teammates, so do be careful. Ready or Not's AI is interesting, varying in difficulty and randomness in their encounters. Aside from armed combatants who generally wish to do you harm, there are civilians in need of your saving that may quickly and quietly respond to your orders, or sprint off in fear of danger, and you will need to retrieve them carefully and safely. Watch out, as enemy AI can assume the role of an innocent civilian and then pull a gun or knife on you when you least expect it. With randomized spawning of the map's inhabitants, each playthrough feels varied and challenging. You need to keep your back secure too, as the enemy do roam, which is as exhilarating as it is dangerous. Playing with friends is a blast, if not insanely chaotic at times. Coordination and communication are a must, and ensuring your team build is well-rounded with different types of weapons and additional gear is key to success. Luckily, playing solo is just as enjoyable. When alone, the game provides AI SWAT members to join you in your missions. Following your orders, they are quick and precise in their movements and shooting. As far as early access goes, this game does have a lot of polish with what it currently has on offer. So far, I have yet to run into any crashes or freezes, and the only bugs the team and I have encountered have been extremely minor. One occasion, Joseph died and his officer continued to scream and gasp in his headphones, hindering his spectator role. The separated menus are a bit of a gripe, as you have to take yourself out of choosing your weapons to go to another table and customize it further. A lot more content is on its way too, as well as PvP. One of my favorite aspects of this game is its sound design. The firearms are punchy or crispy with a silencer, footsteps thud in varying decibels depending on the gear you carry, combatants and civilians verbally react to you and your commands, and the impactful thud of lead hitting a riot shield is awesome. There's also a lot of great sound work going on in the world and levels around you, from the lights buzzing to rain crashing down around you and TV spouting about the raid you are currently in. Music is a bit of a miss to me, and I've generally had it muted to be more invested in the game world itself. Graphically, this game is rather impressive. Character and weapon detail here is immaculate. Lighting and weather effects are great too, with proper reflections on your weapons, and even mirrors at higher settings. Depth of field takes a bit of a hit when you're being suppressed by lead, giving off some artifact distortion at times. It can look a bit odd when watching it back over, but less so during the heat of the moment. All in all, the game utilizes the Unreal Engine 4 really well here. Ready or Not is the definitive police SWAT sim game out there, if not one of my favorite tactical boots on the ground shooters right now. Even with what's on offer during its early access run, the content is just so damn replayable. The current asking price is $40, and it has been somewhat hard convincing friends to pick it up, but once they do, they love it too. I know for a lot of gamers, your time and money is tighter more now than probably ever. So I say, if this style of game is something you're very much into, then this is a must buy. If you do enjoy shooters, but are a bit weary on the tactical and hardcore side of it, feel free to wait for a sale or final release. I do recommend the game though, and am excited to see where it goes in future updates. Was this review helpful? Please do let me know. Also, if you've already played Ready or Not, I would like to hear your thoughts on the game as well. Know of any indie games you would like to see me review? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Alex, thank you for checking into the Back Alley Gamers, and I hope you all have a great one.